So let it boil for a couple of minutes, and that will loosen it up, and then you can remove the individual leaves. And as we wait for that cabbage, I have my peppers left over from the garden, our last season harvest. So we're also going to stuff our peppers. I'm just going to cut it open on top. So leaving this part intact, then you're going to remove the seeds inside. You see now? So now our cabbage is nice and tender. So I'm just going to turn off the gas, let it cool down. And then over here, I have my tomato sauce. So the tomatoes are disintegrating nicely. So now I'm going to mix the rice with the onions. Give everything a nice mix. Add more rice. This is cumin and coriander. Then this is a mix of herbs. I have chives, coriander, mint. And over here I have my hot oil with a little bit of garlic. Going to give it a mix. This is my tomato paste. Then I'm going to add in some salt. And finally we have our meat. So you can decide to go vegan and just do the rice and the herbs only. So I'm going to take just a little bit of it. This will be like the moisture that I need for my rice, and then I'll let the rest continue cooking. So I'm going to add this liquid in here. Continue mixing it. So now our cabbage has cooled down. So you can now remove the layers. So now we're going to slice our cabbage. First to remove the stem. So this is still the tough part. So I want to make small cabbage rolls so that you get a good ratio of the rice and the cabbage. So about this size. So we can now start rolling our cabbage rolls. This is the size that we are making. So we have our cabbages already stuffed. Then I have these peppers, which are going to do the same. So you can also use onions. This is a small one, but I'll show you how to stuff them. So you make a slit up to the middle. You blanch it in hot water so that you can get these layers. Then you can also stuff them. There we go. Sahii hakuna kitunguu kwa soko. We'll wait for them, zile zitakuja kubwa ndo tutazistuff, and then I'll show you how they look like. So at the bottom of the pot, I'm going to put all these cabbage stems that are left. So this is just to protect the food so it doesn't burn. I have all these big cabbage leaves, and then I have some potatoes just to fill in the gaps. This is the gourget that I harvested from the garden. Going to layer them down. So now we can start putting our stuffed cabbages. We just lay them side to side. So all our veggies are stuffed. So we're going to cover them, turn the gas on. So we let that go for 5 minutes, and then the cabbage will release its own juices. Then we'll add in our vegetable broth. So now let's add our broth. So now you can see the level of the broth, just barely covering our cabbage. So we'll cover it and let the cabbage absorb all that broth. Let's check on our cabbage rolls. So you can see all the liquid has evaporated. And so ideally, after you turn off the gas, you can wait for 30 minutes for everything to set. But because we are losing daylight, I'm just going to flip it and put it on the container. Some of it spilled. And there we have it. A nice meal to get you through this cold season. Stuffed cabbage and peppers to keep you warm through this cold season. See you on the next one.